Dan. I'm Dr. Stanford.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, doctor.
Who referred you to my practice?
My intern's Dr. Time.
Is his name Justin Time?
Yes, it is. Why, do you know him?
I do. He's a great doctor. Why did he suggest therapy?
He thought you might be able to help me with my problem.
What do you think is your problem?
I've been a widower for 2 years, and I just don't want to be alone anymore. I want to meet a woman I can love and share my life with again. But it's been difficult meeting someone.
Why has it been difficult?
Well, recently I joined an online dating service, and there I met and dated a number of women, but none of my dates worked out.
Tell me about that.
Okay, one of my dates was Thelma. I invited her to a wine tasting at a wine store, followed by dinner at a nearby restaurant.
That sounds like a very nice evening.
Now, that's what I had hoped. I invited Thelma to meet me at the wine store at 4:30 because the wine tasting ended at 5 o'clock. Well, at 4:55, she arrived. And I was kind of annoyed because there was no time for us to sample any wine.
Did she say why she was late?
She was at the hairdresser's and it ran longer than expected. She didn't bother to call me to tell me she'd be late.
Sounds like she didn't prepare well for this date. Did the rest of the evening go better?
Not really.
What happened?
When we were seated, we ordered wine. Thelma recognized the man at the next table.
I'm sorry to talk this low, but I recognize the gentleman sitting at the table next to us. He's a client of mine.
Oh? Well, what business are you in?
I'm a sex therapist.
I thought, wow, I'm having dinner with someone from Masters & Johnson. I'm wondering what the rest of our evening was going to be like.
I can imagine your reaction.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Go on.
After we finished dinner, Thelma gathered her linen napkin and she stuffed it inside her bra.
Don't worry about this. They know me here and they don't mind.
That was odd.
I thought so too. I wondered if she took the placemats and the silverware and the condiments. I mean, where would it all go? I was just relieved that she only wanted the napkin.
So what happened next?
Well, I thought to myself, this is just not going to work out. So when we left the restaurant, I walked her back to her car.
So why didn't you try to see if things would go better with her?
I really wasn't comfortable with her behavior. And on top of that, I just didn't feel a connection with her.
I understand. Any other dating experiences?
Yes, online I also met Brenda, who lives in Hollywood, Florida.
Why did you want to meet someone that far away?
Well, I didn't really, but during our online exchange, she mentioned she would be coming to Baltimore the following week. And so I thought it might be nice to meet then.
So what did you do?
Well, we agreed to meet in Baltimore the following week. She was staying at a hotel in Baltimore, and we would meet in the lobby at 12:30 p.m. I told her I thought that sounded great, and we could have lunch at a nearby restaurant.
Okay, go on.
Well, as planned, I met her in the hotel lobby. Then when we got in my car, but before we went to the restaurant, she asked me if I wouldn't mind first stopping at a nursing home to visit her aunt, just for an hour.
So how did you react to that?
Well, she appreciated my kindness, and she also agreed to keep the visit brief. So, off we headed to the nursing home. After an hour, I motioned to Brenda, pointing to my watch.
Dan, I'm sorry. You've been very patient. I know I spent more time with my aunt than I expected. I haven't seen her in over a year. I know it's rather late for lunch. Instead, how about going for a walk? It's really lovely out.
Well, finally, we left the nursing home. And we went for a walk. We talked for about a half an hour, but it was running a little bit late, so we both agreed to end the date. I drove Brenda back to her hotel, and she asked me to give her a call if I ever came to Florida.
Would you really call her?
No. I thought to myself, if I dated her again, she'd probably want to visit somebody in a hospital or take a stroll through a cemetery.
I can't imagine what that would be like. Any other dating experiences?
Yes, online I also met Carol. Now she lives in Baltimore. I invited her to have lunch at noon, and we agreed to meet at a restaurant. I arrived early to get a table near the doorway, so I could see Carol when she arrived. She was late.
Uh-oh. How late?
30 minutes. I was beginning to worry that something happened to her, or if she was going to stand me up. Her face looked horribly red and puffy, as if she'd been in a serious accident or sat out in the sun too long. I told her I was getting worried.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, Dan, for being late. I wanted to call you, but I lost your phone number. I've had cosmetic surgery recently, and I was coming from my plastic surgeon's office for a checkup. He was running late, as doctors sometimes do. Again, I'm sorry for getting here so late.
I seriously wonder why she agreed to meet you like that.
Me too. But I tried to get past that and accepted her apology. When we finished lunch, Carol asked,
It's such a beautiful day outside. Would you like to go for a spin in my convertible with me? We could ride through the countryside for a while.
I thought to myself, this is not a good idea. The wind might cause her face to fly off.
Well, thank you for meeting with me today, Carol. But I don't really have time to go for a car ride. I hope you heal well.
I just didn't know what else to say.
Yes. Now I understand why you were disappointed with these dates.